Hi everyone, today I want to show you how to draw a ginger coloured little tabby cat. So what I've done to start with, I've selected my pencil colours, which are here. I've made a little swatch of them up here just to test them out first to see what they're going to look like. So the first thing I'm going to do is just get the burnt ochre and do a very light layer as a base layer. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is to add in the mid-tone layers. For that I'm going to use the burnt sienna, but do it very lightly to begin with, just to check out the colour and not lay down too much to start with. So I'm just very loosely putting in the markings, making sure to keep the general fur direction. So there, around the ear, it's a bit down the side, yeah. The ear has a bit of dark in here because there's a bit of shadow, and just doing this very, very lightly to begin with. What's this ear? So I'm beginning with just to map it out, very much like you would use colour pencils essentially. So I'm not adding any water at this stage. It's a bit here, it's a bit on the side, some down here. That bit's white, so I'll try and leave that the white of the paper. Down here. There. There, and down here in the chin, just underneath here is where there will be shadows, so we'll make that a little bit darker already. Okay, so the next thing I think I'll do is just to use the coral pencil just to map in the nose. Do that fairly lightly as well, and just a touch of it in the ears. Here. Okay, so a bit more of a shadow around this area here, so it will stand out. Yeah, so I'm just using the other colour at the minute. Actually, okay, what I might do now is to get my brush, it's a thicker one, wider bristles. Just going to dab that in the water, try and dab most of it off, and I'm just going to start here just to check how that colour is looking. So that's quite nice. Just pulling that up. So very gently blending it at the present, but we can always add more pencil once this is dry, because that's probably a little too much. Since this is going on, I'll just accentuate those. happy with how that's looking at the minute. If you've been into a darker spot and then you decide you want to go back to the light area, I just wash the brush out so you don't spread all the dark colours into the lights. So here I'm just going to wash the brush quickly and dab it off, and I'll continue down here. This area here I'm leaving white, so I can just stay the white of the paper. Let's dab in the brush again, blend that. This needs a bit extra blending there. Lift it out, and so this is a dark area. A little bit darker there, wash it out here, because that's quite a lot of darker markings on this side. Just gently around here, and then I'll just do the chin area here. So that's looking pretty good already. I'm quite pleased with that. Use the side of the brush, pull it down just to blend that into the paper. Okay, wash the brush. I might just do the little pink ear bits there and there, and with the same brush and water I'm just going to very carefully dab in the nose. Okay, so I'll let that dry. So that's dried. So the next thing I will do is I'm using a warm grey, quite a dark one, just to go around the eyes here, because it's generally quite dark, but I don't want to make it black because that can be very harsh. So at the stage I'm just doing a layer of just a soft grey essentially. All the colours I've used I will link below in the description. I'm just going to add a little bit around the mouth just to give it a bit of shadow, the nose. Okay, so let's do the eyes. I'm going to make them green. So I'm going to start off with a very light layer of earth green. So very lightly, just pop that in. One here. I haven't done the pupils yet because if you add water to blend the green, you're just going to then get the dark colour of the pupils mixing in with that. I'm going to add the shadows with a Juniper green, so also light, just very lightly. Just always remember you can go back and add colour once it's dry, but if you do it too heavy then that's not really going to be able to fix that easily, so it's always better to start off light. Okay, so let's see how that goes. Tiny bit of water on the brush and very gently just blend, almost little circular motions. So probably go a bit darker in some places, but we'll let it dry. Okay, so this thing, while I will